Guys, in this video hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate the Jericho Guard frigate, the Crus S. It's not the fastest ship. Jericho doesn't rely all that much on maneuverability as it does on the toughness of its shields. So I've got a nice big shield there with decent resistances. We're going to play against each other. We've got an engineer. I hope we've got one or two other guards. Here's a guard and an engineer. Only the one engineer. So I'm going to attach myself to Dartcon. I'm going to fly around him, going to guard him. Since this is a team deathmatch, it's going to be all come down to the kills. I want the enemy not to get kills against us. And the NG keeps us alive. I just want to see what's that. Some movement. Behind us is a covert ops. Just going to stay close to him and get him down. Here's another one. Come on, Pulsar, just hold out a little bit longer. No, it's not going to. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. Where is our engineer? There he is. Don't really like this. We're a little bit open, but the enemy team seems intent on coming out and dying. Keeping my eye on my engineer. Don't want him to go down. I don't want him in open space either. That's a pretty good looking ship right there. Like the look of it. So I'm going to stay very close to him. See if I can't find opportunities to help my team get some of the kills, win the game. I'm a nice, slow Jericho Guard frigate, so I'm not going to be doing anything fancy like in the Federation ship. I'm just going to keep strafing sidewards, upwards, downwards, staying off of enemy radars. There's a micro locator. I think it only sees us for around 2,000 meters, so we should be safe. And surprise! Didn't have an octopus, friend. There we go, you're down. I hope he's not going to get my NG. I think no, the NG's safe, thank goodness. Thank goodness. There's a sniper. There's a sniper, but of course I've got nice thermal resistances, so they're welcome to shoot at me if they want to. See, that's open space. I'm currently in open space. I get back to my cover, going to slow the bot, we'll take the bot down. Just nice, easy kills. And I move back to my NG. There's one guy behind me. Oh, no, I could have waited on Pulsar. But let's see, maybe I can still capitalize. Not going to be overly aggressive. Going to hang back. Make these guys pay for coming after my team. See, maybe he comes back. Come back for him, just a little bit. This guy, he's going to try and kill me. Of course, that ball gun is kind of the anti-frigate gun. Let's just go back to thermal. Shut down his afterburners. And I don't have Pulsar to bring him out of invisibility. But this guy up here, he seems pretty vulnerable. Do the same thing. Start off maximum. By the time he turns on his shield, he's already very uncomfortable. Just keep his energy levels down. I start taking damage, so I'm going to move back. Where's my engineer? There's my engineer. See someone shooting up at him. I'm just going to physically get between him and the guy chasing him. Get back into cover. See, nothing fancy. Just regular movement, just always moving, always keeping my eye on what my team is doing, what my NG is doing, and what exactly is going on. Nice thermal resist, so I'm not very afraid of snipers. I believe my team is looking at me. I'm just going to move up a bit just to make sure. I'm just going to sit here. I'm a very, very tough ship. I'm not really afraid of much. Hello, open space friend. Why are you in open space? Come on, friends, let's work on this guy. Let's shoot at this guy. Yes, yes, let's shoot at this guy. He wants to die. There we go. No shield regen. Oh no, friend, you overcommitted. You completely overcommitted. Okay, so things are getting a little bit hot here.
Enemy ship destroyed.
You see, you don't have to keep Pulsar until there's an opportunity. You use it and you hope that you have an opportunity. Because if you don't use it, you're basically wasting it by not using it. If you use it 5 times and it works twice, that's good. If you use it only twice in a round because you think this is the perfect opportunity, you might get 1 or 2 kills. But rather use it to pressure the enemy team, rather use it to cause confusion, to push the interceptors back. Just make them afraid of coming for you. Just make them afraid of coming for you. This guy needs to stop suiciding now. He really needs to stop. But since everyone's looking at him, I'm going to see if I can capitalize on this. And capitalized. Moving back in. There's my NG. Always keeping my eye on him on the mini-map. I see here's this guy. Let's see if maybe we can do something about him. There's a bot, always a nice target. The quicker you kill the bots, the faster they come back into the game, the faster you can kill them again. I really want to rush out now, but I know I shouldn't. Let me do this. Let me rush. Hello, friend. I'm going to place a lot of pressure on the enemy team here. I see my other friend has the same idea. So we can put them in here. That guy over there, that's 1 free kill for us. To recharge my shields since I'm not close to an NG. You see a nice, slow Jericho Frigate, very tough. My friends move up, very good team. I love this. It's worthwhile for the long range to be here because I'll protect the long range if we need all that extra DPS. I'm going to keep my eye on him. There's an invisible guy coming in here. Let's slow everything. Just make it so uncomfortable for the enemy team to be even close to us.
Enemy ship destroyed.
There we go. A lot of damage going down on that guy.
Shields down.
I'm taking damage from the side here.
Enemy ship destroyed.
But luckily it's an interceptor, not much damage.
Warning, incoming missile.
Now the best thing to do here is to find my NG, and here he is. Come on.
Warning,
There we go.
incoming missile.
There we go. Nice and slow, decent turn speed. You just sit back, relax, keep the people on your team comfortable. If they are comfortable, your game will be much easier. Let me turn my fat side to him. There we go. Thank you, friend. Just a bit far away. Just slow everyone,
Missile.
and it becomes a turkey shoot. Turkey shoot. Go all out. Don't hold back. If you can get it dead, get it dead. Use your cooldowns. If you're afraid to use your cooldowns, you're not going to use them as often as you should, or as often as you probably must.
Warning, shields down.
Let's see, are we hitting shields there? No, I'm just getting hit very hard. I'm just getting hit very hard. I need to hide now. Just get off enemy radar so they don't see my low damage.
Missile.
I'm very vulnerable. I'm this low. Just gonna slow everyone. Mash propulsion inhibitor blocks the thrusters. Oh, thank you, friend. Let me show you my fat side. There we go. Nice. That's the way to do it. That is an amazing NG. I love that guy. Very slow. Come out. Do your damage. Move back down. With the Jericho ships, it's all about, you know, moving gradually. Move back, Inji, move back, Inji, move back, Inji. Don't want you dead. Don't want you dead. I'm gonna die now. I have to move out myself. Perhaps they count. Now I'm dead. Our Inji got a little greedy there. Just a little greedy. And it didn't turn out too well for us, so we just broke the line. Luckily we are in front and we win in 1 second.
Mission accomplished. Returning to base.
This is what you can do with the Jericho Frigate, because it has such large shields. If you've got an engineer close by, you can be in the fight constantly. You go out, take a bit of damage, come back in, go out, take a bit of damage, come back in. Jericho Frigates, if you've got 2 of them sitting on either side of an objective, and they just keep up the pressure, they just keep up the pressure the whole time, they make it so difficult for the enemy to just be around. To just be around is so difficult for them. You slow the enemy down, you give them pulsars, if they come out with interceptors, if your team stays close to you. And luckily in this game they did. This was a very good game. I'm very glad I could record this game. Everyone stayed close, we worked together. Let's find this NG, Dartcon. Now let's look at his assists, 29 assists. He was always close to us. Whenever I was shooting at someone, he was trying to heal me. He was staying close, he was trying to keep us alive. I was trying to keep him alive. Worked out well for me, worked out well for him. Now let's look at this other guy, long range. Didn't do too badly. I think this is the guy who followed us up to the front. You know, you defend this guy because long range just has so much firepower. It's not very tough, but if you can keep it alive inside a fight, then this thing has so much firepower. But you have to use the long range correctly. See what happened here. Guard ship. This was a good guard. And it seems he came in a covert ops a bit later. He played a very good guard. I like the way he moved with us. How he tried to support us, etc., etc. This was a very nice team. I'm very glad to have played with these guys. We all stayed together. We were exceptionally tough. And you just saw how tough a Crus S can become, a Jericho shield frigate, how tough it can become if it has the support of an NG and it has the support of its teammates. This thing just makes it horrible for the enemy. So supporting it, always a good idea. I like vernier engines, especially on the slower ship. Not so much for the maneuverability, but the ability to shoot at things. I think you saw once or twice in the game where I tracked a recon as he came over, and the vernier engine gives you the ability to turn fast enough to be able to follow that recon unless he's right up against your ship. I went some EM resistance, so you just play your shield, a little bit of damage with critical damage, mass propulsion inhibitor, because if I sit somewhere and we get attacked by interceptors, I want the mass propulsion inhibitor. In the Anaconda M, you'd rather want to go to the interceptors and then use mass propulsion inhibitor. The Jericho Guard ship, because it's slow, it likes to defend, it likes to sit in the back. So whenever we get attacked, I have mass propulsion inhibitor. I use the pulsar to just keep those interceptors off of my NG, off of my friends, off of the long range. And of course, my favorite, signature masking, reduces all damage, all damage. This includes missiles, this includes the covert ops, it includes the plasma arc on the covert ops as well. 17% just makes your whole team so much tougher. If you're 10 guys, it's like having 1.5 guy extra in the team. This gives you an advantage. And always remember to get these advantages. If you want to play in a bit of space where the enemy team just has a very hard time, go to your guard ship, try and keep your guard ship alive, try to keep your NG alive, try to keep your teammates alive, and they will keep you alive. A good guard ship, very difficult to kill something around him. Thank you for watching.